Okay, morning everybody. It's just before about 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it's like 4. I have accumulated all the mechanical pencils and pens that I can find in the house for art supplies.
Yeah, so Presley takes a bunch of art supplies on the plane. That's her main thing.
Yes.
So we're trying to get out of here. There's a blizzard coming to Denver early this morning, so we moved to an earlier flight, and I'm going to go into the office and work a little bit in Utah. And so we're going to try to get out to the airport as early as we can to try and avoid it. It's starting to rain. It's supposed to turn into snow. It's supposed to turn into a blizzard here in the next couple of hours. So we're going to shoot up to the airport nice and very early.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so we'll see you at the airport. Okay, so we made it to the airport. It was actually pretty nasty. The visibility was pretty low in a couple of places, but we got out. We got parked where the shuttle was waiting for us at the parking place. We didn't have time to say hi there.
Yeah.
We're going to check a bag real quick and try and squeeze through security. And I think we'll be get to the gate and chill out. We got some time. I hope. Hopefully everything. The flight's still looking good on time, so I think we're early enough. We're going to be okay. Yeah.
I don't know if there's actually going to be anything open because it's so early that there aren't even like. This is really disorienting today because it's like so early that, and it's really foggy, and then once you get into the airport, no flights have left yet, so all the baggage claims don't have anything showing up on them, and there was like no one there. It kind of felt post-apocalyptic, and it was really weird. It's like
our post-apocalyptic trip to Salt Lake City.
So we're on the train. It took a while to get here. There were big crowds, but now we're finally moving, and we're heading to our gates, and we're going to get on the plane. Hopefully we'll be in Salt Lake soon. Favorite train shot that we try to get every time. This is my first time doing this with glasses, so I'm just kind of mesmerized by what's behind me.
So I'm not sure if you can see it out here, but it's coming down pretty good now. The plane's covered with snow. They say that we're still on track to leave on time, so we should be boarding here in a few minutes. At least our plane's here and ready to go. It's like we'll be going through de-icing probably, but it's definitely swirling around. I'll try and get a little bit of a shot of it so you can kind of see what's going on. But I think we're going to get out of here just in time before it gets too bad and start shutting stuff down. Okay, slight change of plans. Or maybe not so slight. Basically, our flight's canceled. And like the roads are really nasty, and we live a long way from the airport, so we're just going to stay at a hotel out here by the airport overnight tonight, and then get on a 6 o'clock flight tomorrow morning and go to Salt Lake. And we were all excited to go hang out in the pool at the hotel here in town, but our swimsuits are in our checked bag, which is on its way. Well, it's not on its way to Salt Lake City. It'll probably get there about when we get there tomorrow, I would imagine. But not with us. So we're going to have to figure out what to do. So we're going to grab some food here, chill out, because obviously it's only like still 8 o'clock in the morning or something, 8:30. And we can't check into the hotel till noon here. So we're going to take a shuttle over to the hotel and just chill out in the hotel tonight, and then try this whole thing again tomorrow. So another travel day and part of con day tomorrow, because the con actually starts tomorrow around 1 o'clock. So we'll kind of blend those things together a little bit. But today it's just going to be chill out, see if I can upload a vlog from the hotel day. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. We are eating bagels.
We are eating bagels.
That's most of what's going on.
Yeah. So always good to have a little flexibility. So we're generally pretty roll with the punches. So it looked like, the flights were getting delayed. There are people that are, like some of my friends that are from work that are headed out just for work to Salt Lake City, have been sitting in a plane on the runway for like 2.5 hours, which is terrible. And I just don't even want to take a chance on that happening and getting involved in that. They've sort of disallowed all planes from landing at DIA now. No new planes are coming in, and nothing's taking off. The power's out in the control tower. It just doesn't seem like a good day to fly, so we're just gonna, cancel it and go hang out in the hotel for a day and fly out tomorrow. Yeah, so we'll talk to you guys when we get out of the hotel.
It wasn't a really great day to fly in the first place.
Yeah, it's been a rough day. Like the trains were down, like the tram trying to get to the gate was down, so it took forever. Security was really long. It's been a rough day so far. Like the drive out here, there was no visibility. It's been probably not the best travel day. So we're just gonna lay low and hunker down, and then do it again tomorrow. So we'll talk to you guys back at the hotel.
So, quick thing, if you guys don't know, I am obsessed with Flight Rising. I am ActOutGames on there. Add me if you want. But there's this really cool form on Flight Rising that's draw the dragon above you. So a lot of times someone will post a dragon for you to check, but I just chose some random one from this person's dragons because they didn't post a dragon with them. So I just checked it, and I just finished lining it, and yeah, as I said, I brought like a lot of art supplies. So I brought somehow all 3 thicknesses of black Sharpie. So yeah, I could do lines like this while playing with thickness. the outside edges of the dragon are thicker than the inn, and then this circle around her is with the highest thickness. I'm about to start coloring. As you can see, I was about to start coloring before I played with thickness because there's all this swatches here, trying to find the right color. But yeah, we still have about 40 minutes until we get up and head to the airport. Oh wait, not airport. Hotel. Yeah, we're in an airport. Before we get up and we head to the hotel, then so I'm gonna kind of color this a little bit, and I might work on it a little more in the hotel if I haven't finished it already. But yeah, I'm also kind of conflicted because I don't want to go to the hotel and then go to sleep and then wake up at like 7 and then not be able to go back to sleep. But then I also woke up at 4 a.m. and yeah, it's very conflicting whether I should go to sleep when I get there or whether I should not go to sleep and wait until a normal time.
So even the shuttles for the hotels are really bogged down. That it's taking, like, there's the hotel we're going to is just kind of right down the road, but they said it's taking about 30 minutes to get here because of the weather and what's going on, and then there's a bunch of people stranded, lots of flights canceled. So we're just one of many that are trying to kind of get a place to stay tonight and then move on. I mentioned earlier that the guys from work that were stuck on the plane on the tarmac for several hours, they finally brought them back and dropped them off and canceled the flight. So I think they're looking for something to do too. If they're trying to figure out if they're going to try and drive back home or stick around and fly out tomorrow. They may just not go to Salt Lake because they're not going for the con, so they may have just blown off the trip, but we'll see what happens. I'm waiting for those guys. I think we may run into them here in a little bit here at the airport before we take off, and now that they're back in the building. But we'll see. So we'll see. I just wanted to show you what Presley was doing with her drawing. It's getting pretty impressive. It's always getting better.
Okay, so another update. We're still at the airport. It's, I don't know, like 12:30 now, something like that. The DIA, the Denver International Airport, is officially closed. Nobody in or out, air traffic or car traffic, frankly. There's only really one road that you can take to get in, and they're using this really weird language that it's technically open but impassable.
Yeah.
That there's so many accidents on it and stuff that you can't drive up and down it, even though the city hasn't officially closed it.
Yeah.
So no in and out, no shuttles to take us over to the hotel. We got a hotel, we got a place to stay, but we can't get there.
Yeah.
So suddenly it's lunchtime, and so, okay, well, there is the line for food. I'm sure I see the end of it. So now, there's just thousands of people here that are stuck, that it's lunchtime and the people are trying to find something to eat, and so it's almost impossible, it looks like, to get to a place. And I bet these restaurants are going to start running out of food as well, because these lines, it always happens at some of the cons that we go to, the fast food places nearby run out of food.
Yeah.
And so this is looking like that could certainly happen here as well. So we're going to see what we can do, find something to eat, find a place to chill out for a little bit, and we'll keep you guys updated on our misery.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just waited like an hour in line to get some Einsteins.
Yeah.
It's probably like the first time I've ever done that. So during the lunch break, and then we're going to pick up. We actually still haven't picked up our food yet. We waited an hour in line to order some Einsteins.
Yeah.
But we grabbed enough so that if we're still here for dinner, we don't have to wait through another set of lines to get this stuff done.
Yeah.
So I think we're making progress. Yeah. You want to talk about what you've been doing?
I've mostly been drawing and on Tumblr. That's, most of what I've been doing.
Presley's been burning her batteries, is what she's been doing. I'll take her when we get back and sit down to eat and stuff. I'll show you we showed you the line art for her drawing, but I don't think I showed you the colors.
Yeah.
So we'll take an update with the colors and show you how Presley's been spending her time while we've been plugging through these lines. So this, that's the line for Taco Bell. So it's even worse than the Einstein's line, and I was not going to wait an hour and end up with some Taco Bell.
Yeah.
That was outside of my comfort zone. Einstein's, okay, sure. So this is a line So that's a line for a restaurant that's got about 10 tables. So you can do a little math and figure out how long it's going to take to roll those people through. But, like I said, you got to get in line now if you want to have dinner, basically. And it's a little bit of a scramble for food going on here. It's almost like, we're in the
Z Nation.
Yeah.
Right?
The Hunger Games.
They're the Hunger Games. That's right. It's like, post-apocalyptic, like Presley said. TSA's all shut down. People are kind of lining up for food and scrambling to make sure they get something before they start running out, which they are. And so now, excuse us, sorry, when people are coming to get food in a couple of hours and it's come dinner time, people are going to be out of food. So we even snagged extras so that when it's time for dinner, we've got food. Or perhaps bartering, if it comes to that. If we end up here having to barter, we can make that happen. So, all right, we're going to eat and then show you some artwork, and we'll be right back with you. The adventure continues with our food hoard of bagels and cream cheese. Which, how's the cream cheese?
I don't know. I can only taste cream cheese sometimes.
I think this is Presley's first cream cheese experience.
No, I've had cream cheese before and I didn't really like it that much.
Yeah. So the kids always eat everything dry, right? So they want burgers, just plain meat and bun, and dry bagels and stuff like that. So we didn't ask for cream cheese, but they're pretty busy. So I think we're being pretty lenient in we got everything that we ordered. I'm actually pretty impressed by that. Those guys are pretty swamped. So yeah, we're just continuing to do our evolve as a society here. Hey, Poochon.
Yeah. That is a lot smaller than I remember it being.
So yeah, just the entertaining ourselves on the oversized baggage carousel until we get yelled at.
Yeah.
One more.
That was because I expected it to. I did it! Okay, so here's the finished drawing. I colored it and shaded it now, so now that's done. I'm actually somewhat proud of this writing that I did up at the top of the dragon's name, but hopefully soon I'll take a picture of it or something so I can upload it and post it on Fundraising.
So, see, Presley's never been a place that she can't make a friend. This is pretty much everywhere we go, which is funny because like her mom and I are relatively antisocial. She definitely pulls us out into these kinds of things, but anywhere we take her, if we're going to be around for a little while, she'll find like the one person with common interest and they'll group up and they hang out and play, which is really great today because we're stranded and this could be a pretty miserable experience for a 10-year-old kid. But she's over there having a blast, so that's pretty cool of her personality-wise. Have no idea where she got it, but glad she does have it. Okay, so like I said, the Peña's open. We see cars coming through or buses coming through for the rental car lots and parking a little bit. There's a few of those that aren't too far from the airport, so they're able to loop in, but I haven't seen any taxis come through yet or any airport or hotel shuttles come through yet. So I think they're kind of not being totally honest about what's coming through. Here's the taxi line still. During this time, I haven't seen a single taxi come through, so those guys aren't able to get through from down where they need to come in. So I'm guessing my hotel shuttle's the same thing. Can't make it in yet, so we'll just keep plugging along, waiting, see what happens.
Okay, we're in the hotel room, finally, and I'm really excited. All right, I'm gonna do a bed test. I'm gonna attempt to do a flip. There might be a few outtakes that you might see, but here we go. Oh, hi. Oh, okay, I was rolled across the bed. Comfortable beds.
So certainly never been more thankful to be in a Comfort Inn. So it's nice. It's our place. We can chill out. It's quiet. There's not people everywhere. We get a little sleep. Head back to the airport 4 o'clock tomorrow morning on the shuttle and do it again.
Yeah.
Hopefully much more successfully.
Yeah.
Next time.
Just go to Salt Lake.
Right, go to Salt Lake. And then con tomorrow. Tomorrow's a con day. We're not going to have kind of a day in between. Tomorrow's actually con day. But yeah, thanks guys for sort of sticking around and, and sharing in our misery. It makes it more interesting to be able to talk to you guys about it when we're living through it. So it actually, knowing that we're going to shoot some of it and put it out there makes it much more tolerable, I think, for me at least.
So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!